Ha, PJ45 here. You guys know I like the creepy stuff. Well, at least I think you do, because I fucking share it on my Facebook, and I post it on well, it's not really posting, it's like adding adding creepy stuff to a let's play sometimes. Like the PJ45 let's play, the cool let's play. There's another let's play which I can't remember. Let's play, which is not, it's a different like I have two let's plays. One let's play has videos I put a thumbs up on. The other let's play is just videos I thought you guys would enjoy because I enjoyed. But they have the same exact name. But anyways, I've been watching a lot of creepy stuff lately, and I'm sort of used to watching it. And the reason I'm used to watching it is because, well, it wasn't recently. I've been watching it for since 2016. I've been watching scary shit, and that's not that long ago. The reason I got interested in scary stuff is because, well, I got into anime because of a kid. I don't have the picture. Sorry, it's all way on my dresser, but I'm not gonna get up. Anyways, this kid in 2016, I was in the school, with Timeen, which you know as Super Guy, the guy who you can find his channel on my homepage. His name is Timeen. When I was in school with Timeen and a couple other kids, one of these kids, I don't remember their names. I just remember Timeen and Fahim. They were like best friends, and I became Timeen's friends, and he got jealous, and then I just told him we can be friends too, and then yeah. So anyways, this other kid, I don't remember his name, but I remember what he looks like, and I seen his picture on the thing, but I don't have it over here, because I could tell you the name if I had the picture, but I'm not going to bring it over here, because I'm already doing the video. I should have grabbed it before I did the video. I was putting down this. I took it off because it wasn't letting me plug in shit. Anyways, he told me to try watching Death Note. I did. I liked it. I liked the dark, creepy stuff in it. So I was wondering, what else as dark and creepy I like? So I started watching Supernatural. I'm still watching it. I haven't finished it yet, but I liked it. And I was wondering, why do I like all this creepy stuff? So I was looking through all the stuff I watched before, running it through my grandma, my mother, and my papa. Not my dad. I never lived with my dad. I had a sleepover with my dad, and that's about it. And we watched it part 1 together. Still haven't seen part 2 yet, but anyways. So it turns out when I was a kid, I watched a lot of creepy stuff, and I did not remember. When I was a kid, I watched Attack on Titan, which is creepy for a kid. I saw commercials for it recently, but I never seen it. But it turns out I did see it when I was little. Scooby-Doo, which I don't get why that's scary, but I also watched a horror movie, which I kinda remember, but I thought it was a dream. But no, my babysitter, who I talked to recently, said I watched it. And even though she yelled at me to go to my bedroom and she tried drugging me, but no, I couldn't move because I was going dead weight on her. So she just left me there watching that horror movie. She told me she turned the TV off, and I turned it back on from the buttons on the TV, and I remember what TV it was, but we don't have that TV anymore. I think we got rid of it because of water damage from being in the basement, because we had it plugged into the basement, so we could watch stuff down there, and water damage because it flooded. Anyways, so I've been watching creepy stuff before 2016, but there was a large gap where I stopped watching creepy stuff. And I've been trying to trace up why I stopped. And I realized I stopped doing electronics. I didn't have a YouTube channel yet. I didn't watch YouTube. I didn't even hear YouTube yet. I played video games, but on my computer and my papa's computer, and on my Wii. I did not have any other gaming systems except the Wii. In 2016, I got an Xbox for Christmas. But due to that, I haven't seen any scary stuff for years. Into 2016, when I found out about YouTube, and we bought Netflix, Hulu. Well, we got Hulu right now. We had Netflix for a while, but I never watched it because I never liked watching stuff on my computer. So I very rarely watch Netflix. Until 2016 when we got Roku box. So it turns out at my interest in the supernatural and the scary and the horror is because I've been watching that stuff when I was little. When I was a kid, I was told I was scared of Scooby-Doo. I don't fucking know why. I watched Attack on Titan, which is with monsters are halfway nude, or some monsters where they're not wearing skin. And I watched a horror movie. I don't remember what the horror movie's called, but I can tell you the rundown of it. There was a girl adoption place, which is right next to a lady who hates the adoption place for some reason. I don't remember why, but she passed away by an accident. Then there's that girl adoption center bought that house, and they did work on it to make it all one house, which caused a poltergeist to happen. And I don't really remember the ending because I was drowsy, but I remember like the middle and the beginning, which I just told you the beginning. Now I'm going to tell you the middle. This lady who works for the mayor's office. This lady who works for the mayor's office comes by, and then she suddenly doesn't feel good and coughs up throw up for in the toilet. Then she finishes her look around at the house to make sure everything's up to code. And then she leaves the house, and right before she gets to her car, she coughs up feathers. She has a disease. She got a disease, which the girls were talking about, which isn't a real disease. It was a disease that these girls made up, which I don't remember why they made it up. They were playing some type of game, I guess. But the lady heard it, and the ghost, the spirit of that lady who owned half of this house, give that lady the disease. And I don't know what her grudges is against the person from the mayor's office, but yeah, she gave her the disease, where she coughed up feathers, then coughed up a ton of birds, and then went back in and asked to use the bathroom so she can look in her throat. And she opened up wide, not really wide, but like normal wide. And a chick pops its head up from the back of her throat, and she coughs up the chicken. And she keeps doing this until she chokes on feathers. Her whole thing was covered in feathers. So they come in and they notice the chicken and they don't know where the chicken come from. And the lady is like not breathing, so they call an ambulance. They got there too late and they did an autopsy and they figured out she was coughing up chickens and they don't know why, but they do know that their feathers blocked her breathing tube. I don't know the technical word for it. The throat blocked up her throat. That's not the technical word. I can't remember. There's a different one. Anyways, then there's this one where the lady the plumber just fixed the shower, so it won't so it'll still go down the drain. And the lady says thank you and then goes into the shower and she puts on cold water, but it turns out to be hot. She turns off the cold water, turns on the hot water, which is still hot. She tries to open the thing because this is like with the slider thing, but she couldn't. And the thing was clogging. And so she drowned in boiling hot water. And that's the second body. They're starting the cops are starting to think there's a murderer. So the cops had started staying the night there, but one cop ends up having a heart attack because he has like this thing. He has this like implant thing. This thing that's implanted in his chest goes haywire. So he dies. And the other cop, it looks like he shot himself, but like they show what happened. The ghost grabs the gun, put the guy's hands around it, and then pops him herself. And then she just poofs away. Well, actually, she turns into gas and goes through the vents. There's this one where this girl, there's like 3 girls left, I think, and a staff there. One of the staffs can't take it, but people are stopping her from doing suicide. Anyways, the girl says, I'm leaving. I'm going to find a place myself because my birthday just passed, which it did. So she goes in the car, and then she sees the ghost behind her. She looks behind her. There's no ghost. And then the car starts moving by itself. And then there was like some leakage inside the car, I guess, because the car was starting and all the fumes were going into the car, and she couldn't unbuckle herself. Her buckle wasn't working, and she died. They didn't know this because because they got a phone call from a girl who is dead, and they know he's dead. I don't remember how this girl dies. But I do remember it's their fault. So she's buried in the middle of nowhere. But they get a call from her, which is odd, and it says she's with the staff member's husband who died in France, and says that she's with the Mrs. whatever name is husband in France. She said he picked her up, and they know, and the woman's crying, and the guy's like, wait, didn't we just bury her? And who is this guy? You don't have a husband. And then the girls like the staff members like crying, and the girls get her to tell what happened. She says, "My husband is dead. He died in Paris, and we know she's dead. We buried her." So they went back, unburied the body to make sure she's still there, just to make sure they're right, and they are right. and and they noticed the body in the car. And that's like what I remember from the horror movie. I don't remember what horror movie it was. I don't remember the ending. Well, actually, I kind of remember the ending. Like, they go into the attic where she did suicide and have to burn something up there to get rid of the spirit. I just don't remember the exact other stuff. But it turns out I like horror. I'm interested in horror. That's why I play Five Nights at Freddy's. That's why I like making role plays on Minecraft Five Nights at Freddy's. That's why I like watching scary shit. That's why I like creepy pastas and stuff like that. And SCPs. It's because I have a strong history with horror. It just ended for a while because I wasn't watching that much stuff on regular TV or anything. And now I'm watching more horror stuff than I do of all the other stuff I watch. I've been watching X-Files lately, and also I've been watching Supernatural, which I already told you guys. But I wanted to tell you guys this because it's amazing how much my life is influenced from those shows and movies I watched when I was a kid. I watched a horror movie when I was a kid, and I just told you what I remember from it. And the thing about it is, I'm surprised I can remember something from when I was real little. I think I was 4. No, wait. No, because it was right before my birthday, so I was like 3. But the next day I would be 4. So I was like in between. And it's amazing. It's just amazing how much my personality of not being scared of shit is because of that. But sometimes it's not enough. Because that big fucking bunny from fucking Great Escape, I was scared. I was scared of that fucking bunny from the Great Escape. There was a giant killer bunny, and he looked like a real bunny to me, but he had like scary like teeth. He had blood. He had red eyes. He had like giant claws on his hands. It scared me. The clowns don't scare me, but zombie clowns do too, I guess. Well, actually, not really. I just don't want them touching me because there's fucking zombie clowns that could turn me into a zombie clown. I'm not doing that. But when the fucking rabbit appeared, I was like, fuck no. But I didn't get to go in the last haunted house because I was scared of that damn bunny. I was actually crying, and my sister was comforting me. My stepdad was there, but he thought I was scared of the clowns. I'm not. I love clowns. Zombie clowns? Fuck you. You're not touching me. Regular clowns? Awesome. Horror clowns? Hell no. I'm not trusting you. You come near me, I'll fucking blow your head with a piece of metal, like the kids did in what's it called? It. Stephen King's It. I'll throw a metal at you, pop your head open. And then when you're in your spider form, years later, I'll pop you right in your stomach. Like, because that's where the light comes from for your heart, you dumb fuck. But I just wanted to tell you this because it was so awesome at how much horror can change your life. I'm not really scared that much anymore about some stuff I used to be. I used to be scared of the dark. I used to be scared of being alone. I used to have a bunch of other problems like those. I'm scared of spiders, but not as much. Like I'm fine if they crawl on me, but I'm not. But even though I'm allergic to them, I don't want them on me because if they crawl on me, I get like rashes and and stuff because I'm allergic to their little hairs that they use to stick to walls. I'm allergic to those. I don't know why it's just mosquitoes and spiders, but I'm allergic to those. Ants and other insects that have those don't give me rashes, which I don't understand. But anyways, I'm not scared of spiders as I used to be. I think they're cool now. But if they're big and they're a tarantula, screw that. I'm not touching that. I have a tarantula though. It's somewhere around here. It keeps hiding. And I hate it. Because one, it wasn't mine. It was my brother's. It was my brother's who died. In his will, he left me his fucking spider. And I am allergic. I don't know where he is, but he's a fucking ass. He scares me sometimes. Like I get out of the shower, he's sometimes on the sink, and then when I try to catch him, he just crawls away. And he's like huge because he's a tarantula. I have a pet spider myself, but I don't touch him. He's like a yellowish, kind of greenish, kind of brownish spider. And he hangs out in my kitchen. I let him hang out in my kitchen just to eat bugs. Mostly the flies are in there. Anyways, see you 4 later, and thank you for watching. Subscribe and leave a like if you like this video.